unfortunately, it has gone into a bad area. And so what we're doing is we're doing the best that we can to try to get through this as a family. But the amazing part is thank God her where she works was basically like, you know, it's all good. And again, those of you that have messaged me, because we're going to go into this before we say hey to everybody. We're going to go into the part where a lot of people have messaged and asked if Carrie and I were doing okay, because it's been almost 2 weeks that she's been missing. Well, congratulations. Like, that is the rudest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Realistically, we're doing phenomenal. I'm going to grow old with that woman. But on a positive note, it's literally like, wow, that was a little heartless in the moment, guys, especially since I've been coming on here and saying exactly what's going on. But a few of you have also made comments in regards to you're also on Carrie's Facebook and you've seen her change her picture. Thank you for showing her love and sending her love, because, you know, realistically, we all need it. So, Super Pucks, sending much love to both of you. Well, thank you so very much. Rhonda, present. And this I wanted to read because I want everyone to, if they can have a chance. Thank you for this live. I really needed it. My mother had to go to the ER New Year's Eve. She will possibly have a heart cath tomorrow. Her heart is at 25%, and they have to find out why. Let's go to cardiologist wants to try to get her heart working to 45. Yes. Yeah. Because they need them in the 50 or in the 50s range. Anything below that, unfortunately, is very bad. Trust me, we've had to deal with it a lot right now. All right. The amazing E is here. Thank you so much, E, for coming. I love you. But yes, Kimberly, sending you all the love in the world. All the love in the world. You deserve it. And, you know, it is so hard when it happens on a holiday. But, you know, you just, the best thing I can do is just stay strong. And no matter what gets said to you or what is done, just remember to stay strong, because if they see that you're not okay, then it usually makes the situation worse. I know that sounds horrible, but I'm watching my love do it, and she's the bravest person I know. Okay, Rhonda, always. We have Susan P. Hey, Liz and all. It is so nice to see you, Susan. Clearwater Cheryl. My dad went to the hospital last week. Curveball indeed. Yeah, it's those are gut punchers. Those are absolutely gut punchers. They feel like everything's gonna end, and you know, your heart just like you remember that person, you know, like our family member, you remember that person, and like 5 months ago you were telling jokes to this person, and you were, you know, just trying to have a little giggle, and then all of a sudden you're doing something different. Okay. We have LA Chameleon. Life's throwing way too much at your family at the moment. Yeah, I really feel for you and Carrie. So hoping things improve soon. And you know what? I will tell you the one thing. Sorry, my nose is running. I had to run back to the ER to see my love. So I did not bring my allergy pill, and that particular hospital is covered by the most beautiful forestry that you've ever seen. And I'm sitting there like my nose is starting to drip, my eyes are starting to burn, and I'm just like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, but oh, good. Yeah, it was, my allergies are not loving me right now. Okay. The amazing Retired Red is in the house. And of course, I'm going to point this out because, you know I saw Jane. There it is. Hi, Jane. How are you? Okay. Pat. Oh, hi, Liz. Everyone. Peggy P. All right, just making sure I tag everyone. Okay, Purple Groovy 69. It's been a minute. I've missed you. Pup Groomer. Hey, hey. It's like your signature now. Every time I see it, it just brightens my day because hey, hey. Okay. I think I might have missed someone because it suddenly went really, really fast. We have No Talk Tony. Hello. The amazing Joni Cummings is here. Thank you so very much, Joni. Okay, the inappropriate heifer. It is always nice to see you. Always nice to see you. Sharon Gregg, hello. I just got notified. Have I missed anything? Technically, no. You haven't missed a bloody thing. I promise. Because I'll repeat because I know a few people are coming in. Care for JC. Happy New Year. That's right. We're hoping it is going to get better. But this new year is not looking good, guys. Okay, Marilyn. Hello, my adopted mother. Okay. Miss Sunrise Dawn, how are you doing? How's your eye? Okay. Love Maddie. Oh, she's saying hi to Retired Red. Nice. Okay, making sure I'm seeing everyone. I know everybody's saying hello to everyone. Hello in Quadis. Hi, y'all. Joel McCoy is in the house. Nice to see you, Joel. Okay, we've got DMV 1983. Okay. Making sure we have Anik in the house. Hello. I think I just got caught up. Renee B. Liz, you've been a warrior about doing lives during the holidays. Thank you, my friend. Love you, Liz. Well, I love you, Miss Marilyn. I love you, lady. Jen Nelson. Hi, Liz and everyone. Well, hello to you, lady. Okay. I think I am almost caught up. Okay. What's this one? Like and subscribe. That's right. Like and subscribe. It always helps the algorithm. Marie. Hi, Liz. Well, hello to you. Thank you so very much for coming. So to reiterate, oops. Hi, Red. I just wanted to see how pretty you are today. Thank you so much for being here, Red. So let me move this. So one of my dear friends, and I know you can hear the clickety click, so I'm sorry. One of my dear friends had basically wanted to help Carrie or myself smile. So she brought googly eyes and placed them all over the house. Chantel, late again, never late. Whatever time you're supposed to be here is the time you're here, I promise. And besides that, we don't, we go over everything. Let's see. DMV, is Carrie okay? She's not in the ER, is she? No, she is not the one in the ER. She is there with the family member and is not going anywhere. She's posted there until she is no longer posted there. But again, we got super lucky. Her employer is understanding, and we're all doing the best that we can in this particular situation. But everyone's been through this situation. But I will tell you, for me, I'm experiencing loss in a different way for the first time ever in my life. Now, I say that because normally when someone has passed away, like my Nana, everyone should know here, my Nana was my pride and joy. Okay. Was like the world to me. But when she passed away, I didn't show any emotion. I was basically like a broken soldier. And so it basically turned into this situation where I was so upset at myself for not being able to cry that it literally was breaking my heart. Like somehow, like I didn't love her as much as I'm saying I love her. And I'm watching all these other people cry and I'm just thinking, why am I broken? Why am I broken? And then I've lost other family members, Catholic family, everybody comes, didn't quite understand that, but, it would be a big gathering of family members every funeral. And every funeral, the family members would get bigger and bigger and bigger because more people are having children. And it's great, if they like you. But then they don't, so it was like I had to grieve a loss of all of them because unfortunately it's, if you're not going to be welcomed in that part of the family or you're going to be the black sheep, then it was kind of hard. So I never really knew how to handle funerals very well. It was always this horribly, and I mean horribly, like dry, where I'm like, they're it's okay, they're coming back, and then it doesn't even dawn on me till this situation that I'm like, I'm gut wrenched. I can honestly tell you that this literally is breaking everyone's heart. And it's turning into a situation where it's like I had to, if I had to sit at a funeral, I would literally break down. And you know, it's not something, my voice keeps cracking and we're not feeling that. I feel like every time I talk to someone about this, like I had an amazing conversation with my therapist about this very situation. And it turned into the whole reason I'm having difficulty is because the person that is having this issue is probably the best man I've ever met and loves so much that his family is just rallying around him and they're just showering him with love. And I just don't want them to go. I really don't want them to go. And so I came on here to talk about, wow, Marilyn. I'm pulling a Marilyn. Oh, yeah. So the original part of this, if you did not get to see it, is literally, oh, hi, Jody. Sorry. Thank you. Oops. Thank you. And now you're spreading so much love, living room for no hate. That's right, because my main mission, everybody, is get my dad out. That is my primary focus. But because of this situation, it's kind of leaving me in this feeling that what if he comes out and he wants nothing to do with me? What if he comes out and he tells me that I was better off if thinking he was dead? And so I was talking to my therapist about all of this, and she said there's nothing that you can do if he looks you square in the face and says, I hate you. It literally, I've been on here every day screaming for my dad. And that would break my heart. That would absolutely break my heart. So again, I talked to my therapist, and we had this brief little conversation where it was literally like, I imagined what a dad would be like, and it's this person. I imagined what a good man would be like, and it's this person. And so now it makes me want to find out if my dad is going to love me, is going to really understand the hard work that has gone into this every single day. And realize that, this started with a phone call and this will end with him being out. This has got to end with him being out. If he doesn't want to be my dad, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. I've lived 43 years on this planet, and that will be okay. Will it hurt? Very much. But I also have the ability to open space for everyone to to talk about whatever we need to talk about, to be a safe space for everyone. I can basically talk about all the things that have helped me along my journey to becoming the person I want to become. It's hard to imagine not loving you. I'm just saying he's been in the Sea Org for almost 50 years. 50, almost 52. And the more I talk to people that are coming out or that still have family inside, like I have a person that I talk to whose child is still in, and they were like, I'm never going to lose my child. They said they're never going to walk away from me, that no matter if I was suddenly, declared, they would still talk to me. And all I could literally say was, I'm so happy that you believe that. And then it made me think again, I don't have a mom like that. And so then again, I talked to my therapist because I'm sick of having these little emotional breakdowns. And I think it's because so many things have happened at once. Like something happened something happened, and then another thing happened, and then another thing happened. And then it's just been this huge thing. And I never sat down and said, how do I get through this? How do I become the better person at the end? Joel, Liz, I'm about your dad's age. I do not think he will do anything but love you, no matter what. Deep down, he's my dad. I'm a dad. Trust me, he loves you, and I know he loves me. I don't know that, and I think that's the part that is hard for me in this whole situation. But here's the thing. If someone can love someone else like this man has shown the amount of love in 4 years, if I can get just a quarter of that from my dad, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy if I got a quarter, because I didn't even get an eighth or a 16th from my mom. But I'm also at that point where I just can't anymore. I can't wonder if he loves me, because you know what? It's going to hinder me from going any further. And I can't do that. I literally, I can't. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to get through this, but I didn't think it was going to be this hard. You have moms, Marilyn. I do. OBG Foster. Hi, Red. Hello. DMV 1983. As Reese would say, you have to leave it in the gap. Unfortunately, you can't control what happens. I can't control anybody. I don't ever want to. But at the same time, you're absolutely right, because I can't change what happened. But what I can change is my outlook on it. And I've been forgetting to do the one thing I sit here and tell you that helped me get through when I was bombarded with a lot of emotion and a lot of feels. I forgot to turn it and try to look at the good side of it. And the good side of it is literally not that person's not hurting anymore. And that person taught me what a real man should be like. We had many of conversations where, he made me want to be a better person. He made me realize that, just because I was born in the Sea Org or born in Scientology, my parents were Sea Org, just because I was born in that doesn't define who I am as a human being. Even though I believed for a long time, again, that even doesn't define me as a human being. What defines me as a human being and a better person is that I'm striving every single day through therapy, coming on here like I promised, and doing the best that I can to see my dad. Because on here is where I have learned that I have a community of friends that I can reach out to and I can vent. I can literally have those moments where I'm doing the best that I can and explaining to you that sometimes life hurts. And I'm trying to look at the things that I was taught by this person, the things that made me want to, because if I'm going to look how I look, and I want to be more chivalrous. I want to open doors. I want to make I'm going to keep locking that lock, babe. Uh because I want to keep being the person that you deserve, because I saw what a real person does, what a real person that cares about their family does, and you're my family. Um so my love and I are perfectly fine. Please don't insinuate anything like that. As a matter of fact, if I get questions like that over Messenger again, I'm gonna block that person. And I don't believe in blocking. I believe in freedom of speech. That way I also have a way of communicating if someone's in trouble. But at the same time, that's hurtful. That's literally hurtful, just because she is taking care of that family member. I'm going to try to go back. I'm going to probably randomly grab a few. I'm sorry, everybody. Eventually, all the pieces fall into place. Until then, laugh at the confusion, live for the moment, and know that everything happens for a reason. It's everything does. And for me, it's literally meeting that human being. Um, I had a good I learned so many lessons from that person, even, working as long as you possibly can to help other people. And it makes me want to work harder here, because this person would honestly tell me that, you know, you can't always do stuff for you, but at the same time, you can do things for other people, and it's free. It's absolutely free. Super Pup, thank you so very much. Hashtag save Bob Ferris. Yes. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Don't say sorry for crying, or else I'll have to. You'll have to sing. No, the last time I sang, everybody, don't you remember? I'm not trying to yodel and have people burn their ears out. I'd rather not. Rot everyone's ears. A retired red, Liz, holding down the fort will carry us with the family, and you're doing an awesome job. I hope so. I literally hope so, because she. As weird as it is, everybody, I've been getting up every single day earlier than my alarms go off. I've been getting up and making sure the lizards or the bearded dragons are taken care of. They have food, they have water, they have fresh this, they have fresh that. Okay. Then we go to the cats. Do the cats have treats? How's their food? Then we go to the dogs. The dogs get their treat. I refill their food bowl. I'm walking around. Oh, the dishes haven't been done. Let me do the dishes real quick. Let me wipe the counters. And I'm trying to keep up the house so that she can come home and be like, that's amazing, So let me try to go back. I just wanted to talk. So I didn't see any of the questions. I know a few people are, sending love every which way they can. But my phone goes off, and I keep thinking it's her. So yeah. Are the kids old enough to help with some of that? technically we've tried and it ended up not being so great. I don't know. I don't know how your kids are. They have a set list of chores that they have to do. Um and it's when you go beyond that, you get the whole, yeah, I'll do it, but it's not going to be fun, and they still do it. I needed help getting some of the stuff out of my car and immediately got up and did it. And I was just spent and I just needed a minute to just sit down and process what's going on because my brain sometimes is, I overthink things. I, because I studied science, I go the science route. Okay, which book did I read that has this, this, and this, and this? Okay, which book did I read that has this and this and this? And then I go, which book did I read that also? And then my brain puts two and two together where I saw those symptoms because I was pre med, you know. And my goal in life was to be a doctor, and unfortunately, I did not make it. Um, I basically got to a point where it was deathly allergic to iodine. No, we can't give you a suit, and the suit that you can buy will cost more than you can afford. So I found beer. Super Pup, thanks for taking the time and sharing your thoughts. You're an amazing person. We appreciate you. Thank you. As my eyes are doing the watery, leaky thingy. As Marilyn likes to say, where's my tissue? But the only tissue I have nearby is her thing, and I don't want to ruin it. But no, I don't normally have tissue, but I want to take a moment and at least thank each and every one of you. I'm not going anywhere. We still have a lot more to talk about. Sorry, I have to make sure that we don't have an emergency that I have to tell the kids about. To buy Liz a Kleenex. I'm not needing of a Kleenex, but to get back to the original, message, let me grab this one because I did see it. Liz, don't apologize for your emotions. If you can, let them out. This one's a tough roller coaster to keep on. Yep. Keeping the home fires burning isn't easy when your heart wants to be somewhere else. Yeah, my heart absolutely wants me to be with her by her side. It's I wish I was. I wish I was with her so I could hug her. It was actually pretty amazing yesterday. Had this amazing nurse. The nurse gets on the phone. He's like, I don't mess around. I was like, filled me in on some of the medical stuff that's going on, so that I could be fully aware of what I'm missing and what's going on. And I was like, so be honest with me. How's Carrie? Well, she's breaking down every 5 seconds and she looks like she's about to tip over. Like, I was like, okay. And it's like, is it, you say she's doing bad? She usually is really good at stuffing it. And he's like, no, she's not stuffing anything. She's losing it. And I was like, okay. So I hopped in my truck and I bolted to her as fast as I could get there. And unfortunately, do not travel in an emergency on holidays that people are driving home. A 1.5 hour trip took me almost 3.5 hours. But I got to her and got to fill her in, got to show some love, talk to some nurses, talk to some doctors, and I got to be there with her. And so that's where I was yesterday. So for those of you that, I did like the email that they were going to send out a search and rescue party. I appreciate that more than you know. But to me, I was just so I was so in the moment that I didn't even think about posting everybody. So I apologize. And I'm not apologizing for emotions. I'm just apologizing because I promised myself that I would do a live every single day for my dad until he's out. So I'm stepping back in to say that go see Carrie on me, sweetie. I have to take care of my sister. Love you. Go see Carrie on me, sweetie. I have to go take care of. I'm not really sure what that means. Jane, if you could elaborate or you could message me. But I definitely understand, if given a choice, if literally was given a choice, if I could take time off to go handle this situation, but HIPAA and leave of absence laws are very, oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. We'll put it in the, unfortunately not able to work fund to pay stuff. So thank you so much. But if given this opportunity, if this role was reversed, okay, so this is what I keep getting stuck on. When you're in the bathroom, use TP. I will always use TP when I'm in the bathroom. That's, if I didn't, that'd be kind of dirty. The 3 seashells doesn't work for us. Okay, Purple Groovy, Liz, I gotta ask, what's that yellow thing behind you on your right? Well, technically, okay. I just turned the wrong way. So the amazing Standykins made me my own Rodney, but I forget what we named him, to be completely honest, because my brain is just aloof right now. But it was like Wienachu, whatever we can think of. I know I got a couple email requests for. There we go. Just had to prop back up. It is amazing. Sandykins made it for me and was phenomenal. Okay. Carrie needed you. I'd rather you have been there for her than not. Absolutely. Okay. Joni, Liz Barris, I'm here for you and Carrie. Don't forget to take care of yourself as well. Yes, I will absolutely do that. But it's just, right now. Oh, TP for Kleenex. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I was not understanding, but I got it. Oh, Jamie Palmer, didn't even see it. Liz, been lurking for a minute. Want to give a slow virtual hug. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I'm working on Rodney's as I listen. I'm still waiting to see what your rainbow Rodney looks like, because the rainbow Rodney is going to be amazing. At least I don't know. I'm like, you know how it goes, everybody. But so as we were originally talking about, if you can say the word question or comment in capitals, I will try to do this. Unfortunately, my glasses are really dirty. And that reflection double reflects on me. Okay, nope, can't do it, everybody. Sorry. But if you can say comment or question, if you have any of those things in regards to this, Carrie is doing the best that she can. She is very loved. If we could do anything, I would literally wrap Carrie in a hug and tell her that she is the bravest woman I know. Because all I could think about, not all I can think about, my brain's been spinning all day. Is if I was in the same position, or if something were to happen to my mom. My mom's not been the best mom, but here's the thing, she's trying. And I promised my Nana that I would be there for her, because my Nana knew what was going on. And so I will keep that promise. I will absolutely keep that promise until the end. But I will know that I've got this space. I've got this space full of YouTube friends and family, people that have been there for me and my dad, and people that I can't wait to introduce my dad to say, look, hey, by the way, these are the people that helped get you out. You know, let's see. No Talk Tony comment. Let Carrie know that we're all sending her and all of you hugs. Absolutely. I did let her know. I did also let her know about the question if her and I were doing okay. So it's definitely one of those situations. It gave her a little giggle, everybody. It did. It gave her a little giggle that something was wrong. Okay. Liz, I'm working on the rainbows as soon as I finish the one I'm working on. Nice. You'll have to let me know how much they cost. Okay, Liz, you're stronger than you think. And to me, the way you and Carrie handled this situation is beautiful. What a true marriage is about. Love to you both. No, thank you so very much. OBG, some parents are more imperfected than others. Yeah, because you know what? Realistically, I've come to realize that some people when the hair's a little messy. I've got hat head. Everybody. Some people get really lucky and have an amazing mom or an amazing dad. Some people get that 50-50 where it's like either one parent is good or one parent is bad. It's that 50-50, or the person gets two really bad. Maya, sorry, I just got out of bed, so I have to go back and watch. Just want to send you, Carrie, and the kids a big hug. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Dang it, I forgot where I was going, and it was really important. Dang it. Okay. So let's say that I cross something happens and I'm in this situation with my mom. And all I could think of is I don't know if I would be able to handle that emotionally with everything else that's happened. I don't know if I could physically be okay if that happened. And so that made me realize again, if I'm not okay with that happening, then I do, and I'm able to show emotions. I'm making progress in getting all of my thoughts removed, or the thoughts of Scientology removed, because the even thought or idea that I'm worried about burying someone, or that I'm scared that someone has to be buried, it's not just about the death itself. It's about the fact that I know that this isn't reincarnation. You're not going to be born into another, you don't get to pick your next body. Whatever happens to you, whether you go be with God, go be, in your next step, your next life, wherever you go, whatever you believe, it made me realize that the rest is garbage. The idea that Scientology kept selling me that, oh, they're just born again. They keep repeating until they've completed all of their cycles of action. And again, a cycle of action, just in case anybody wanted to know, a cycle of action is just, so let's say we all know that I am making Miss Marilyn a scarf. This is considered a cycle of action. The start of making it, the middle part of it, and then the finished product. And so that is a cycle of action. That would be the best way I can explain it without getting technical. Hold on. Please comment. I'm going to quote another YouTuber and say, you can only do what's best you can with the information you have. Absolutely. Absolutely. We all do the best with the information that we have. But it's learning. And for me, that is fantastic for me. Because 4 years ago, I was still swallowing that horse shit and believing that, as soon as you die, you drop the body, and then, oh my God, and then this happens, and then you go pick another body. And the fact that it means it's working. It means therapy is actually working, which again gives me more goals that therapy actually does work, because the one thing I wanted was to find out a lot of my past. The other thing I wanted was deprogramming. Mischief. Liz, I'm just coming in. I was sleeping. I hate to see you so upset. Sending love and hugs to you and Carrie. Thank you so much. I'm not trying to be upset. I'm just trying to be honest about this particular situation. And I needed therapy to save my life. I know that they saved my life, but now they're getting the Scientology out of my head. And so I stop going back to that thought of, why was I so dumb to believe that for so long? And then I sit there and I punish myself over and over and over again. Like, you were so stupid. You were so dumb. Like, just reiterating a lot of the stuff that my grandmother used to say to me. And then suddenly it's like, why am I repeating that? I fell for it. People fall for shit. It happens. I can be better. I can be the person I wanted to be, and I'm working on it. Kristen just joined as well. Woke up to take care of my kiddo, and now I'm awake, dropping by, sending love, hugs, prayers, good vibes, whatever is needed. Thank you so very much. Okay, but Jamie, but I also know it's easier said than done to accept not knowing things that you should have. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard, but at the same time, it makes me feel better. It honestly does, everyone, because I sit here and I say, if you feel lonely, if you feel like the world would be better off without you, reach out to a therapist. One saved my life. I went into a facility. Again, Scientology doesn't believe in any of that. So I chose to drop this bullshit they kept saying to me and try something before I ended up dead. Because of that, I was able to get the tools to save my own life. Once I got the tools to save my own life, then I was able to say, hey, this saved me. And then I start to realize more and more and more that all of the things that I was told as a kid are just just bull crap. And it makes me smile that I'm realizing it, makes me sad that I'm still going through it. But then at the same time, I look at where I am today compared to the beginning of the year. I wanted to create a safe space and a place that I had friends, but I wanted to go play softball. But my leg said no. I wanted to, go play pool, play bingo again, do any of those things to create a place that I felt safe. And then I find out that my dad's alive. I make some new friends along the way that experienced the same shit that I did when I kept judging to myself or telling myself, I'm the only one that this is happening to. And the amount of shit I took on the justification is that I can take it. And so when all of this happened, I start my YouTube channel and I want to create a safe space. I want to create a space where everybody can talk about their therapy, where everybody can talk about what's going on. If you have questions about Scientology, if you have questions in regards to my dad, I do too. And I'm working on it. I'm doing everything that we can possibly do right now. Because if I can get him out before his 75th birthday, then hopefully I can get 10 years out of him. Hopefully I can get 10 years of having a dad, and he can get 10 years of freedom. If he doesn't want to be with me, that's fine. There's the aftermath in place to help. There's going to be the other ones that are in place to help. There's literally whatever needs to happen will happen. And I'm just going to keep coming on here, creating the safe space, creating a place that anyone can feel free. You know, all I ask is don't bully. If you feel lonely, please say the word pineapple. You know, if you feel yourself as that depressed or that upset, or that you could even potentially think of that your life does not matter, say the word pineapple. I will call you. I don't care what time, day or night. I will call you. I will message you. If you want to email me, so that way it's not that, email me at savebobferris@gmail.com. Let me just throw it up in there. I'm dead serious. I'm dead ass serious. I want you to reach out to me, because I'd rather you reach out to me than have to find out that I have to listen to your eulogy. That means more to me, because I need to be the person that I needed. And that is a complete circle by being the person that I needed. So please reach out. You can reach out via Messenger. You can reach out via the email. You can reach out any which way you can. I will call you. I am promising you, I will call you if you need a friend. Because if I ever needed a friend and needed to come on here and just cry a little bit in front of you, in front of all of you, and vent what's going on and vent how I'm feeling and vent everything else, the one thing I kind of like is I have, it's not like a tit for tat. It's literally being a better person. Kindness is free. Okay. Jen Nelson, comment. Did I hear bingo? I'm so there. I love me some bingo. I loved volunteering for Society for the Blind, where you would have a blind person come in, and they, whatever age they were, they would come in to the bingo hall, and then you sit next to them and you tell them the number. And so that way they can type it into the machine, because it's the keys all have the dots, so that way they can still play. And then you tell them the next number or the number that's loaded, things like that. And you just try to help them as best you can. And when they get to scream bingo, it is like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, Jamie, you love bingo too? It's good like that. I loved volunteering it. I even like playing it a little bit. Love you, Liz. Have to go now. Hubby just called me over for dinner. Hugs to everyone. Yes, hugs to you too. Thank you so very much for coming. Okay. All right. Rachel or Rochelle, probably butchering it, and I apologize. You're so supportive and awesome. And that's all I can do, because that is my number one goal. When I tell people that I'm going to be there for them, I will be there for them. Because you guys are there for us. You guys are absolutely there for us. So let's return the favor, because we're family, we're friends, you're a support group, you're a support network. Like, I could come on here and explain to you guys how I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad day. Not having a fantastic day. Not having a fantastic new year so far. But at the same time, it's okay, because I can come on here and I can explain what's going on, and you guys can encourage me to keep going. And sometimes I need a little encouragement. Sometimes you guys need a little encouragement. It's only fair between friends. That way we sit there and we talk about everything. Let me get this banner off. I don't know why it bugs me after a certain amount of time. Yep, that's right. I have that tattooed on my chest. This too shall pass. As much as it is my favorite comment, everything will pass. Like a grain in the sand, like a grain of sand in the wind, it will pass. But the next time the sand rolls in water and hits more sand, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. So no matter what you've been through, Jen Nelson, have to go back to work. Love you both. You're in my thoughts, all of you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. So now everybody is updated. I have done the P's and Q's. Does anybody have any questions? I do know that there is a delay, so please let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to promise that I'm good. We're not having any more tear jerking moments. We're literally just going to, you know, have a couple of conversations, have a moment, throw pie in the eye. Who knows? Give me a joke. Give me something, you know. Okay, Jamie Palmer, the fireworks passed. My puppers didn't like them. Cuddled with me while I tried to eat dinner. Oh, what did I miss? It takes each of us to make a difference for all of us. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oops, I went the wrong way. Purple Groovy 69. Sorry about that. I sent it again. I think I got confused. I got a little confused. Oh, Peter Anderson. It has been a while. How have you been doing, Mr. Anderson? I love saying it. Will that be the blue pill or the red pill? Okay. All right. I think we should go get together and play bingo. I'm down. I love bingo. I know that's, some people want to say that's for old people. I was raised by an 86-year-old woman, okay? My Nana in her 80s, raising me and trying to teach me emotions. I love me some bingo. I love being at the bingo hall. I love helping the elderly people. Oh, you want me to hold your door? I will hold it for the rest of the night. You go have fun. If I hear someone's winning, I'm getting ready to be like, woo-hoo! That's me. Okay, Peter, Liz, I'm usually here and just listening. Oh, okay. Shanty, comment. No one knows what happens after death, but it helps me to think about the physics. We are energy, matter. Energy doesn't die, it transforms. So I choose to believe that part of us transforms. Absolutely. Absolutely. The science part of me goes, I've read some of the records in regards to what they consider scientific. But at the same time, if people believe, I choose to I would never squash someone's dreams. Right now, like the relatives, they're like, we're praying, everything. We're praying. And then it's like, we just got to do what we got to do. We got to be there for each other. And whether it's going to heaven, going to the pearly gates, going to Zeus, going to see Apollo, Hades, all that good stuff. I am a firm believer that whatever's there is there for a reason. Love how it just paused, like right at that second. I looked a little satanic. Miss Sunrise John, Liz, I'm starting to do live streams and I'm super impressed with you that you all manage to do it every day. I'm trying to do it, but it's harder than I thought. It can be hard. If you ever just need a friend to talk to about it, just reach out. I'm literally, when I couldn't figure out, the hard part for me is I wanted to be my authentic self. I wanted to 1000% be my authentic self. I am rude sometimes. I can be abrasive, but at the same time, I will come and defend every single person with my last breath. With my last breath, I will defend everybody. But I will not stand for someone being rude, disgusting, or mean. I also want everyone to have a safe space. So where they can feel at home, where they can feel like no judgment will happen. Because we all got judged before. I don't want any judgment in this area. And at the same time, I'm realizing that you guys are there for me just as much as I want to be there for you. And for me, that's unique because how many friends would sit there and tell me, oh yeah, if you need anything, we got you. As soon as this situation happened, it was like people come out of the woodworks and love bomb you. And then all of a sudden it's like true face, and these are people I've known for quite some time. And so it's like, cool. Guess we were never that person. And it just makes me double check and question, You know, how many people have I been there for that were not there for me? And I don't care. I don't care. I'm not helping someone so they'll guarantee help me. I'm not helping someone because they helped me once. I want to be there because I want to be there. And that's who I am. Okay, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Awesome. Thanks. I may take you up on that. Marilyn Cricket also offered to help. I love this community. That is perfect. See, right there, this community. Jamie, Liz, comment. I'm personally, but my mom believes in God before she died. So I hope with everything I have that she got where she hoped. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know how hard it was for me to, when the doctors were like, whatever God you believe in, now's the time to pray. To one of the ladies next door. I was like, please don't say that to me ever. Like, wow, whatever God you believe in, you're going to say that to a woman. Yeah. And they were just like, that's where we were. Okay. So I think I got, Denver Steve offered to help. He's got the technicality, and all that good stuff. He helped me set up, the PayPal and the Amazon wish list because I couldn't figure it out and I didn't know what to do. And I kept getting emails about it. And so finally I was like, please help me. Everybody else, Miss Marilyn, made it so easy to talk to because then I just started realizing that it's not about talking to one person. It's not about talking to 5. It's not about talking to 100. It's literally about getting my dad's message out to as many people as I possibly can and to be there for anybody. When I sit there and tell you that I am an alcoholic, I'm an alcoholic. I have problems with alcohol. I don't stop drinking until I find the bottom of the bottle. And then by then, I'm just not a good person. So what do? I gave it up. I'm an addict. I let a drug take over my life harder than I realized. And by saying just one more won't do. Oh, just one more month, just one more month, just one more week, one more day. And then those turned into the never ending cycle of, oh my God, I can't even get off this without medical attention. And so if someone ever needs a friend, whether you think you have an alcohol dependency, whether you think you have a drug dependency, whether you're emotionally feel like you're drained and are about to give up on everything, I've been there. I have been there. And all this time that I am being there, I'm also sitting here saying that, sorry, I'm trying to check everything because, we've got the amazing Red in the chat, but I don't have my clicker. Becky, nice to see you. So I want to be that person that I needed. And so for that, I don't care the situation. Please, when I tell you, please don't let me listen to a eulogy. If I see people missing, I reach out. If I see people saying that they're having a bad day, guess what? I reach out. If you email me and say, you know what, hey, I'm not having a good time, I reach out because that is the one thing that I needed. And so that is what I'm going to continue doing. Okay, let me grab some of these stars. Okay. Janet from another planet. Hello, Liz, and hello, chat. Okay. Becky, you have the dearest heart. I hope so. I hope I have a good heart. That has been my main goal. No Talk Tony, dad joke. The post has been removed because it might. Wait a minute. The post has been removed because it might cause offense. Oh, dear God. Offense? Really? It's a post. That's pretty funny. I like that one. Okay. Shanty, Liz, comment. Your authenticity and your welcoming spirit are the reason I love your channel. Well, I love you too. Thank you so very much for being here. Marilyn, I'm so proud of you, Liz. You've done amazing. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it no matter what, because that is what I promised myself. Okay, I don't see any more questions. I don't see any more concerns. I want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. For those of you that have emailed with me and messengered with me, thank you so much. If you missed anything, please go back, smash the like, hit subscribe. We're all doing the best that we can. Oh. Just know this coming April is going to be hell for myself. Why is April going to be hell for yourself? And Liz, you're awesome. April's my birthday. I'm in the month of April. Why is it going to be hell? Mischief, I'll try so hard to catch. I try so hard to catch a live. If I don't watch it back, I can really tell you what helps recovery and alcoholic. I can't tell you how much it helps the recovery and alcoholic. I love you, Liz. I love you too. Thank you so much, because that's my goal. That is my absolute goal. I said goal. I meant goal. All of a sudden, I'm Scottish. Yeah, I'm not trying to do her accent. I can't even try. It'll come out so pitiful. I'll get donations of voice lessons. I lost my dad April 14th. I am so sorry for your loss. I am so sorry for your loss. I wish I could say something amazing, but the best news that I've gotten really recently is time heals all wounds. And because you still miss that person and you remember that date, that person really affected your life in a good way. But if you need anything on that day, you call me. You call me. You messenger me. You email me. Anything that you need, please definitely do it. I will be there. Okay, Miss Sunrise Dawn, my youngest daughter's birthday is April 23rd. All right. Okay. This is why I'm pulling for you, Liz. Well, thank you so very much. Thank you so very, very much for pulling for me, because you know what? Honestly, the amount of love that I've received blows me away. Blows me away. You guys have made me feel like I have a family, like I have friends, like I have people to lean on. And I was scared to do that with people. I was scared to lean on them. I was scared to open up to anybody. And so for that, I'm thankful to Aaron for saying, start a channel. And I'm thankful for the cheers that I got to do it, because he was right. LAFSME just got here. Got a replay. Hope you're okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Sinfully Good. Good evening, at Liz Ferris. We were talking birthdays. Mine is April 28th. That is a good one. Rhonda, my middle son's birthday is April 23rd. He'll be the big 2-1. Ooh, that's the big one. What's the mom going to do? That's the tricky situation. Do you go and have your son's first drink with him? Okay. Miss Sunrise Dawn, in 2018, my mother-in-law died on my husband's birthday. Now he has a hard time celebrating his birthday. I get that. I get that more than you know. For me, June 2nd. I don't tell anybody. June 2nd is one of the hardest days for me ever. It was the day I lost my Nana. Okay. We put her in the ground. No, I don't count the day she died, because I hadn't got to see her. So I kept justifying to myself that she's alive. I'm fully aware she wasn't, but at the moment I was justifying it. Let's see. DMV 83, Liz, I think you and Reese are very similar. Well, that's kind of cool. I think she's pretty awesome. But she always wears my color lipstick. Like every time I'm planning on wearing lipstick and being funny and like wearing like a sexy hairdo or something, then she's wearing the same outfit I was planning on. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wear any of that, nor would I want to take her style from her. She's got style. Okay. My daughter will be 26 on tax day, April 15th. Be curious. Hey, Red. Oh, my sister will be, Jane, my sister will be 75 on April 1st. That is phenomenal. Oh man, if I had that birthday, I would do anything for it. Becky, I'm so glad you feel the love and support we're all sending you. Don't ever forget you do have the extended family. Well, thank you so very much for the super chat. I appreciate it more than you know, but I appreciate that so much. Okay. June 11th is hard day for me. Miss Sunrise Dawn, that is the day my cousin died. Had a bad car accident and died 11 days later. Wow, he never woke up. And I will tell you, that is one thing that I was terrified of. I was terrified that this relative was going to be in a coma or be in a situation where nobody would be able to talk to them at all. And it was like, please, 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 please don't let this be the end. Please don't let it be the end. Above all, anything else, just let the family wake up to be able to say what they need to say. So that way nobody's having any issues. Nobody has any problems. Above all else, just please. And then, the next thing I knew was that, things had gotten a little better, and then things that, they were able to talk. The family was able to visit, friends were able to visit, and then, we are where we are now. Sorry, I keep checking my phone. It's nothing personal, everybody. I'm just making sure that, if something happens, I'm fully aware and ready. Because otherwise it can be very, very bad. There's only one person I would pick up a phone call on a live for. She passed in 2017. Oh, my mom died on my birthday, January 5th, but I was 57, so I honored her. Still tough that I didn't make it home in time. Had to fly from Alberta to New Brunswick. Wow. Yeah, that is I'm sorry for your loss. I know that people say that all the time, but you know what? When you remember dates, and this was told to me once by a history professor, if you can remember dates specifically, name, date, place, all that good stuff, that means it affected you. That person affected you. And that was the smartest thing that history teacher had ever said to me, because I was starting to remember like 1492, all the good dates. And then all of a sudden I'm like, why? And, and I'm studying them and studying them and studying them. And then no matter what, I'm still remembering, and then it's like, I still remember June 2nd, 1992. And so I'm sitting there like, dang it. But it's because it affected you. And if it affected you, they touched your heart. And for that, I am grateful. This relative, I'm so grateful they touched my heart. They made me learn some new things, maybe be able to trust myself. And then opening up to you guys have made me realize that I'm a little goofy, but I'm a good friend. I'm a little nerdy, but I'm a great person. And I'm going to do my best to get every single Sea Org member out. And I'm going to try my damnedest to get my dad out. And if he tells me at the end that he wants out but doesn't want me in his life, I will take it with a knock on the shoulder, and I will go on to continuing to help. Julie, thank you so very much for the love and welcome. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Okay, we have Grounded in Truth. I think that's the heart one. The heart. Okay, everybody. So I do want to say thank you so very much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please race me to the comments. Let's see who can put the first one in, because realistically, everybody, it does help the algorithm. And don't forget to smash the like. And if you like any of those comments, smash that like, because the better the algorithm, the more it hits us. So thank you so very much for being here for me, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being you and still knowing that I am what I am and everything that I have said that I am. And I'm just being me. This is how I am in regular life. If Charisse was live, she would tell you, but Red's seen me in person. Red can tell you that who I am right here is who I am. So Jane Doe, love you. Thank you so very much. Miss Sunrise Dawn, sending love to you and Carrie. Thank you so very much. Hennick, lots of love, everyone. Or lots of love, Liz and Carrie. God, I really just need to get new glasses and we'll just go from there. Love you, Liz. And that is from Jamie. All right. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Liz is the real deal. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now that made me blush. But I remember that I'm loved. I remember that you guys care. And I remember that people are here for me today. So smash the like, hit subscribe. Don't forget to tip your waiter or waitress. They're doing the best that they can. Please remember to be nice to everybody in the comments because no matter what, we're all human. And until we see each other again, I will race you to the comments. I love you all. I really do. I love each and every one of you.